What's up, guys? Zen here, and I want to talk to you guys today a little bit about something that bothers me in the Call of Duty series. Now, I've been a Call of Duty player since Call of Duty 4, but I played a lot of the older Call of Duties, like Call of Duty 1 and 2, mainly. But it seems that as we've moved forward in the Call of Duty series, we've kind of gotten away from the actual gunplay. It seems like everything's about kill streaks. Kill streaks, kill streak, kill streaks. Then Black Ops 2, they call them score streaks because they're based around more about your score as opposed to the overall just how many numbers of people you can kill, which is nice. It was a really big thing. I love it, capturing flags and getting assists and stuff, and it actually, that kind of stuff, it helps you out in game, and that's great because it makes sure that all team players and everybody who actually give a damn about the objective players like myself. I'm more of a support player. I like to help out the team as much as I can, and a lot of times I don't throw myself out there. Like, you won't see me just run straight for a flag, but for the most part, I like to be there for the team as a whole, and a lot of times I want to be on the ground. I want to have my head in the action, and most of the kill streaks, it seems like they're just huge numbers, but more or less it's just like a swarm. A swarm is like a troll flying through the sky, just attacking people at random. It's completely just random killing, and this can help out the team, and sometimes it can hinder the team. It's all about how you control your kill streak, which is a big thing. For someone like me, I don't really run the high-end kill streaks. I have a stealth chopper. I run UAV, hunter killer, and stealth chopper, and that's all I need. Like, if I see a guy and the game's running fine, I will kill this dude most likely. But for the most part, it seems like the art of the kill streak is what's kind of driven us away from gunplay and actual in-game killing, in-game scores and stuff like that. You just see the huge numbers at the end of the day, and I guess that's what a lot of people like. And sometimes that's not, it just doesn't feel right to me. Like, it's not something that I could just throw out there and just be like, yeah, I've got things going on in the game and it's going to give me all the kills. And I mean, that's a big thing to me, is trying to keep that more towards the player. And in Call of Duty 4, when they first introduced kill streaks, it was, that was a big deal. I mean, that was a game changer. It's something that we're seeing games nowadays copying, like Crisis and Halo even is sort of giving you kill streaks, weapon streaks, I guess is what they have, or use, I guess, I don't know, but it's something that it's been really kind of it's just been infuriating to see that the game's moving so far away from what it used to be. Call of Duty 1 and 2, which, if you're an old timer like myself, you'll know that it's like, it was just about killing other people, using guns, being, all about knowing where the enemy was going to be, and, had a lot of things that, it was really good. It was fun. It was a fun game. And then we moved into Call of Duty 4. I never really played 3, but Call of Duty 4, and it was just like, oh my god, I got the chop gunners, I got the kills, the people. And don't get me wrong, I was a tryhard back in Modern Warfare 2. I ran for the nukes, and I had chopper gunners, and I flew those things around, and I just destroyed people, and that was who I was. I needed these huge numbers, but I realized that as the games move forward, we don't really need that kind of stuff. I mean, the game doesn't feel like it just feels like it's losing some of its core component of being a first-person shooter when everybody's throwing things into the sky. I don't see how anybody would really argue against that particular thought, but I really wanted to, kind of have this voice, this opinion. It's like a lot of times I feel like the game designers are all trying to copy this next thing, and Call of Duty, it seems like it's really moving more into just a kill streak only kind of game, and with score streaks it may be actually worse because we're just getting it for the points that we get. We don't get it for the things. I don't know. Should there be a way to do it? Should there be a way to have both at the same time? That's a big decision, and I don't know if Call of Duty would be able to handle not having kill streaks. You play the game. If you play the game without any kill streaks, you know, just no kill streaks at all, and just run in there, it's almost boring. I mean, because like you expect there to be like explosions every 20 seconds. It's gotta be a fucking Michael Bay movie. I mean, that's what you want, right? I mean, that's what everybody wants. And like, how could you control that? I mean, you know, you got your VTOL warship, which is, you know, similar to the chopper gunners of most of the other series, and it's like you're a walking, you know, kill streak, but you're not really walking. It's more like you're a flying kill streak, and that's a, you know, I think that that was more something that really appeals to me. I don't really run it because I don't like to be out of the action. I like to stay on the ground and be able to run around and stuff like that. I don't like the swarm. I'm gonna say it right now. A friend of mine, that's what he runs. He runs swarm, and I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb. I mean, it's like I said before. It's just completely random killing. It's not targeted. There's not really a whole lot you can do. I mean, those fucking hunter killers. I've seen them fly into buildings and kill people very easily. But I mean, you know, you have your dogs, and those are good too, because at least those you can defend yourself against. And I feel like they're not like super over or super under. You know, it's like right in the middle. It feels like a pretty good balance. But like chopper gunners, and like, okay, like another one that's really good, and that I think is what we should be moving towards, is the fact of, you know, the war machines and the, you know, the death machines, I guess. But right now they kind of suck, and they're the only things that keep you on the ground and make you supposedly feel like a badass. But, you know, they're actually kind of nerfed because you run slow. They can be, you know, cumbersome to use. But at least in Black Ops 2 you can switch in and out of them, so when you die you don't lose them automatically. I mean, that was, you know, that's a cool thing. I mean, that's what I like. I don't run them because they hinder my gameplay style, which I like to move around the map. You know, as you see from the gameplay, I like to move around a lot. You know, I try not to stay in one place. It's kind of hard because obviously domination. I'm an objective player. I love being in the action, so I try to stay around. You know, B flag. You know, move between points as best I can. And a lot of times if you ever run into me in game, you'll see me hanging out near B. You know, trying to keep an eye on it as best I can, as you can see from the gameplay very easily. But it's funny that, you know, like my friend, he loves the swarm, and I can't get into it. I'm just not into it. And I mean, you know, what do you guys think? Is it something that I'm just missing? Are kill streaks really taking away from the gameplay? You know, like, I mean, there's a lot of there's varying opinions on this, and I think a lot of people would be able to tell you that kill streaks might be ruining Call of Duty. I might be in that camp as well. I think that we've gone too far. We've taken the kill streak too far, which is something that it's kind of infuriating because, you know, watching people, you know, just calling in kill streaks 24/7 and getting like huge numbers, but like, is that really skill? Because you could do that. I mean, I know it's something that you need to work towards, but come on, like, it's like you didn't throw all those hunter killers. You just called them in, and they just went and did their thing. I mean, I think that the score sheet should show how many kills those hunter killers had. That would have been good. Or dog cam. Why don't we have the dog cam? That's a good one. But you know, I really like the gunplay in Call of Duty series. I mean, it's always been really good. But kill streaks, are they ruining the game? You know, are they ruining Call of Duty? Are they ruining other games for that matter? Let me know what you think. Later, guys.